Perfectly. Hey,
बस वो किस लायक है
about many things. But
Hey, Mr. Ferguson, we can't hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. You not hearing me the whole time I'm talking?
No,
No, I just heard you for the first time.
Wow.
all I see is 1 times 4.
Like if you're talking now, we can't hear you.
You
No,
can hear
he's
you.
muted.
Yeah. My
Okay.
fault. I was saying previously you didn't hear me at all for the other stuff.
No.
No.
Wow.
Do you have the answer for the questions?
No, I don't. So that's part of what I was saying too. It's a discussion. I want you guys to talk to each other. Feedback how what you got. So when you give the answer, it tends to be lazy, like, oh, I got there, or I know how to get there. I want you to work and think about it. And then even show, did I do the right thing? Talk to your neighbors. Talk to somebody. It's only a couple questions. That mean you doing some actual thinking about the work before you get there. And not just me. Don't just talk to me. I guarantee someone in here gonna get 100. So you have to know who knows the work. And as I say, bounce ideas off each other. And now if you don't know, now you ask me like, nah, this guy's telling me something, but I think he's wrong. Mr. Ferg, can you help me? Is this right? This person said X, Y, Z, but I don't believe them. That's what I want. Unfortunately, I know you don't have enough time. I don't know how your life, bunch of stuff happening, but if you work at it, I want you to talk to somebody because it helps digest the material. They will say something that make it stick in your mind. You will say something, or you will be talking about it to say something that make you remember it when the test comes. Me talking to you and telling you all the time is not good. You have to talk. You make a memory when you talk. You don't make a memory when I talk. So, yeah, that being said, no answer key, but if you want something work out, we could look at it. And I guarantee a student here, if you ask for a question, a student in the here probably have an answer. I was gonna post it in a forum and we could have a discussion about it, but I don't know it's gonna go for the future because they say they don't want the students to have too much resources because they get lazy in preparation. They just go through the resources.
I think that's not the right way. Resources doesn't make the students to be lazy. Resources make you more efficient for understanding material. I think that's the wrong way of understanding. Resource, because resource is the one gonna help you to understand in different.
Hmm.
I don't think that's being lazy. For instance, you give us the question, right? That's the resource that we can, proceed in doing that. So I don't think that's the good way to put it in.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. But yeah, for some people it helped. You're right. It helped to do some things. I don't know. I'm on the fence with it. So whether you put it out or not, like if I'm in a class, I know what questions that's coming. So but I'm a teacher, so I have background. But before I'm a teacher, I knew what was coming. You get what I'm saying? So like that's part of you being a student. Like if you're in a class, any class you're in, you should know the question or the type of questions that's going to come because that's your job as a student. You're preparing for that. So, but yes, I understand, especially math is not your forte. Who wants to think about math and how they're gonna ask math question? What I'm gonna do with this afterwards. So that too I understand. But yours is way better than the people coming next semester who just doing algebra, which is like, why are they doing it? But algebra is needed in all the college campus, so they're gonna force all the nurses to take algebra now. Imagine that. So when you guys complain about something you're not doing, there's somebody else setting the standards that they say you need to do this to get through. So you can't look at the block. All right. So first step is 4 plus the, what would you do here? Unique, what's the next step?
I thought we had to do exponents first. I mean, parentheses first.
Yeah, that's why I just wrote this number back. You see, I didn't do nothing. The first the first term just came back. I don't do nothing between addition and subtraction. I don't have only have one addition. So this is a whole separate term. This is one term. This is one term by itself. It may look crazy, it's a crazy expression, but it's only one number. So you must reduce this to one number before you can add it. That's what the order of operation is saying. So you say you want to do parentheses first. So that means if we come back, what we're going to have. Let me rewrite. Let me get a different color. Black. So this is 4 plus. I'm going to put 5 back. In the parentheses, what we do?
So -2 to the second power, that's +4.
And I did that more and more. Yes, I do it over and over because I want you to know this. When they do show it to you on a test, you don't act brand new. Because you know that when we square a negative number, it becomes a positive number. Guarantee you're going to see it. There's just certain things in math they repeat. This becomes what? -2? Is this negative? What's this? Is this +6? Is this +6 in the parentheses?
Is that
Yes.
negative? Okay.
It's not.
So is that -1?
No,
I'm
it's not.
confused. It's
What is it?
-5.
It is. See, that looks weird. Why is it -5?
because we going to the left. I
Right.
got it.
You at -2 and you move 3 more over. But I know people might make it a +6, and as you say, you might make it a +2. A bunch of stuff might happen. But if you really just put this in your calculator, -2, -3, if you put what you see in the parentheses in your calculator, you get the right number. If you just put 3 - 5, you're going to get -2. If you put -2 - 3, you're going to get -5. If you do it the right way, you'll always get the right answer. So 4, I'm going to leave 4 rolling. So 4 is still there. I'm going to put it right here. Actually, let me go next to it, equal. So 4 plus what? What's next? Next?
Do the 5 and the -2, that's squared. That's what 4 plus 20, right?
Yes, not 20. Yeah,
Well,
that's
no, because
20. 4
5 times,
times, yeah.
once you right.
Divided by, we're not done, divided by -5. All right, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna make it 20 right here. I'll make this 20. 20 for time purposes. So we know it's 4 times 5. And then that's divided by -5. I'm having a hard time with my touchpad. All right, -5 divided 20 gives you what? What -5 divided 20? What do you get? Hello? Can you
4.
hear me? 4.
-4.
Negative, not just it's -4, correct. So this is 4 minus 4, actually 4 plus -4. Your answer is, what's 4 plus -4? It's the same as 4 minus 4.
0.
Yeah. 4 plus minus. This is the complicated setup. This supposed to, we're going to multiply plus time minus, and this actually really 4 minus 4. And that, you know, it's 0. So yes, 0 is the correct answer. You didn't get 0, just work it back out slowly. Cool? And that's it.
Yeah, so that
Go
I
ahead.
just want to say that the answer being 0 pissed me off because all that work to get 0 was crazy.
Yeah, it's a fancy 0. That's what I'm telling you. You can never tell with numbers. Like all these is just, so these are just different expressions. Just like I say, the left part, and I like that. It's an expression of a number. This is one number and only addition. So really and truly in math, we only add and subtract. We only add and subtract. If we're not adding and subtracting, we're not combining anything. We only add and subtract. All this multiplying, dividing, it's still one number. It's just a bunch of action. We're doing the one thing to get one number. We only add and subtract in math. It's real simple. Everything else is like, okay, even though when I multiply, guess what? I'm doing repeated addition. That's why they multiply, because it's easy. I'm adding up the same number. I divide, I'm doing repeated subtraction. It's easy. I'm subtracting the same number. But when it's change up, then they do difference. So if you understand the concept, you know why we have to do everything before we add and subtract in terms of order of operation. All right. I'm sorry. I can't talk without giving background, and I don't know, maybe sometimes it's useless, but that's why it's up to you guys to do all the work, because I'm gonna do all the talking. All right, next. We all set? I got some things.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, for the most part, I think you guys will be fine. Work through it, send emails and text to each other about what's the correct answer. And again, if you really dispute in each other, then you could contact me. But I think if you do that, you guys will have a good study group and be able to complete, make a memory of it while you work through it with your friends. And don't wait till the last minute or last day to do it. I'm gonna post this thing once it's done. I don't think we really went over that much stuff, but at least.
Okay.
But there's nothing here that you guys don't feel like it's fair, right? Everything is doable, and you guys,
Yeah.
right? Grab. Excellent. So good luck. I think you guys are gonna be all right. I think you all gonna make it. Make sure you use your calculators more, like those different times, like, oh, negative this. Don't guess. Don't guess anything. It's just positive. Don't guess. Put it in the calculator. Take your time, but do it right. You get what I'm saying? You could even do it in your hand or whatever, but do you still use a calculator and check? Just try not to make mistakes. Try not to lose a point on something you know. That's what I hated the most when I took tests. If I get it wrong and I don't know it, fine. I don't care. I don't sweat it. I'm not stressing myself. I didn't know it. But if I know it and I got it wrong, I beat myself up. So I'm gonna tell you guys to just make sure whatever you can do, you complete it correctly. Again, Brittany, I didn't answer your prime factorization. Prime factorization is factors with prime numbers. It's factors
Okay.
with prime numbers. So if I factor 36, I say it could be 6 times 6, but 6 is not a prime number, so I can't stop there. I'll have to break down. So let me just go right back to that section. So, what did I say? 36, so I can say 6 times 6. Yeah, but that's not a prime number. That's not a prime number. What's another factor? 12. 12 times 3. Well, 3 is a prime number, but 12 isn't. And what else? I have 9 times 4. I could use 9 times 4. So all these are different factors of 36 or factorization, but it's not a prime factor. Prime meaning I want prime numbers there. So if I have 6 and 6, you know what? It's not a prime number, but if I make 2 times 3, 2 times 3, and that's 6, and I do 2 times 3 again, that's 6. You could write it in any order. But this is the prime factorization. I expected to see 2 times 2, because I'm just writing in order, like
Right.
in order, times 3 times 3. But if you look good, this right here, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9. I have a whole different factor in here also. You see that? 2 times 2 is 4.
Yeah.
3 times 3 is 9. So it doesn't matter which factor I factor, but the prime factor must have prime numbers. The prime factorization will always look the same. Look at this. 3, 12. This is 12. 12 is 2 times 3 times 9. 12 is 2 times 3 times 9. I'm sorry, that's not 12. 12 is 4
I know what you
times 3.
meant.
Right here. So what I'm just saying, we can have factor. Don't mistake the factor from the prime factor. And the difference is prime
Yeah.
numbers. If they don't say prime, you don't think prime numbers. That's it. A factor is any number that multiply and gets you the numbers. Any number that divides it without a remainder.
Okay, that was the confusion for me. Okay, thank you.
Cool. Cool, cool.
Thanks, Ferg.
No worries. So good luck, guys, and I think you guys gonna make it. Don't worry. You gonna make it. You gonna make it. All right, I'm getting off.
Not right now.
All right, good luck, guys. All right.
Thank you.
And I'll put it online.
Okay.
All right.